Hello Gemini, and welcome to the Misty Blue Tarot channel. This is a reading for those born under the sign of Gemini, and it's for the month of January 2018. I'd like to wish everyone a Happy New Year, or Happy Hogmanay as we say in Scotland, and I hope this is the best year ever for everyone. So if I look at your reading, Gemini, I can see here in the recent past you have a communication, or there's some sort of message, communication, or something being given to you or sent to you here, which has left you quite joyful and quite happy here. And I can also see here in the recent past you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles shows me that this is or this has brought in a new phase or a new element or something new coming into your life here, and it could well be through this message or communication here. Maybe there's been a rejuvenation, or there's been something new starting or coming into your life here. I can see here in the middle of the deck you have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is a very determined, very focused energy to move ahead and to surge on. There's no delaying here, there's no dilly-dallying. It's really to forge on ahead. So it could be with whatever this new phase is here, you've been quite determined to move on with it here. And I can see what's crossing this is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is showing me that it can leave you feeling a bit overwhelmed. It can leave you feel a bit maybe out of your depth, or maybe a bit worried about how things are going to progress. It may be that maybe with the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords energy here, that things have started to move quite quickly, and you're maybe not comfortable with that. You'd be quite happy for them to slow down a little bit here. But I can see here in the future influences you have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands energy is showing me that you do have the deep inner strength here. So you have inner strength and the confidence to pull this off, whatever this is. So really it's not to worry, not to let this feeling here, maybe things are moving quite fast, but not to become too worried about it or too overwhelmed about it, because you do have the inner strength here and inner confidence here to deal with any situation at all. And I see here also in the future events you have the Emperor, and the Emperor is also it can be material wealth coming in here, but it can also be a lot of courage and determination and focus here. So however things are moving on quite quickly for you, you do have a lot of inner strength here and a lot of inner determination and focus here to deal with it and to walk on through with it and to carry on. I see here in how you affect the world is the Page of Swords, and this shows that you are seen as you're quite level-headed. You are level-headed, and you see things with a lot of clarity. You don't tend to let things get you muddled, and you like to have a very clear view of what's going on and what's coming in and how things are proceeding. And maybe this is why you have this little bit of overwhelmed feeling here. Maybe if things are moving fast and things aren't totally clear here. And I can also see how the world affects you is the Seven of Cups. And this is saying that you don't tend to make any rash decisions. You do take your time. You like to know all the facts, again here with the clarity, before you make decisions here. And you don't like to be rushed. Again, this fast-moving energy here. Maybe doesn't agree with you here, but things are moving on, and you can deal with it. And if I look here in your hopes and desires, you have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is a measure of success. It's attaining something. It can be in the workplace, or achieving something, or being recognised for something, but it is a level of success here. So you are hoping that whatever this new phase is here, and how things are moving forward, is going to turn out to be the best thing for you and to be successful for you, albeit that maybe everything isn't clear at this moment, and it maybe leave you a little bit hesitant here. But I can see here that you are hoping for things to turn out well. And I see here for the outcome, you have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is saying that you do need to be true to yourself and let people know how you feel here. So if there's something that you're not quite happy about the way things are moving forward here, you do need to let people know. You do need to have a discussion about it and speak up for yourself, and be true to yourself and how you want things to progress from this point. And if I look at the Angel clarifying card I pulled for you today, this one jumped out of the pack. Honour your feelings. And this again is also confirming here with the Queen of Wands, is really to let people know how you feel. If you feel that things are charging on a bit too quickly here, and maybe leaving you feeling a bit fuzzy, or because you do like clarity, and you do like all the facts, and you do like everything to be known before you make decisions. You don't rush forward with decisions, and if things are moving too quickly for you here, leaving you a bit out of kilter, a bit out of sorts, is really to speak up and let people know. Let people know if things are moving too fast, or if you feel things aren't going in a particular direction for yourself. Speak up, let your feelings be known, and be true to your feelings here. So Gemini, I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. If you have, please like and subscribe, or leave a comment and I'll get back to you. It's been lovely to speak to you again today, and I'll speak to you again next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.